Welcome back to a new episode. This is episode 6 of my series. Happy New Year. As you can see, it is 2026. It's the 2nd of the month. So I thought I could record in the daytime. Hopefully there's no more fireworks and other boom booms and shenanigans outside. There's a few updates. I'm in 1.21.11. From this year on, Minecraft will be no longer using the 1 dot. It will start with the year and then a version and then maybe a patch version. So the numbers are gonna change. That's the first update. The second update is I got a new mod. It's the inventory tabs. And as you can see, I click this chest, and which I call plantables, and then there's a worker station chest which is behind me, but I can still reach it. It's this one. And because I put a sign on it, it will actually tell me which chest it is right here. So there's tools, plantables, mob drops, melons, and others. This is my personal inventory, a crafting table, the furnace that's next to me. And basically, because I put signs on them, I can see easy here what I can and cannot reach. If we go to this end, you see there's a bunch of chests unlabeled. So those are just called chests. As you see right here, this chest just opened because I clicked that tab, and now it's closing again. It feels a little bit cheaty to do it this way, but because we're gonna do a lot of storages, I think I need this. Like, this is really easy to get around with larger storage systems. Like, this is the bamboo chest, but behind me is the acacia one, the birch one, cherry, empty chests that aren't labeled just yet. Tough, deep slate, gravel. Yep, definitely. Overflow and heads. But also, like I said in the very beginning, if I open this furnace, I can also open the crafting table that's right behind it, but also the chest behind me. Which, if I go to this meat chest, you can see why this is now easy. If I have, say, a stack of one of these, I can click them into my inventory, go to the furnace, and click them in. And vice versa. I can just be like, okay, I cooked my meats, pretend those are cooked, and I can put them in this chest here. And then if I click this hopper, same deal. There's a furnace there that I can click new stuff in, but also the few chests that are still within my reach. It's still within reach. I cannot, if I open this worker station chest, scroll all the way to the chests that are there that I can't reach anyways, but let's see, I can still reach this armor chest, and from here I can still reach the meat chest and this bundles and flint chest. So it might feel cheaty, but I'm gonna roll with it. I wanted this chest, this mod for a bit, because I think it's, oh, that's loud. I think it's gonna be useful for all the sorting I need. Like here, I click the chest, but I can also click into the hopper that's right behind it, because it's still within my reach. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Well, I'm gonna see what I can... Holy crap, everything's loud. I've been playing with sounds, and Wavelink beta is installed, and I'm gonna see what I can do this year with that. But I think I said I was gonna work on some things previous episode, seeing that there's a schematic light medic right there, and then there's a schematic right there. It might be time to get these two builds collected. And as I said previous episode, if I go to the schematic placements and be like, okay, I have a villager breeder with catch tray. I'm in the wrong menu. Medica menu. I actually need this one, and then go to the configure button, and then get to my material list, and then info HUD on. I can ignore the barriers. I can ignore the carrots. I don't want purple beds, but I might be able to make that. And I don't think I'm gonna need all the rails for now. So rail, and torch are off. And here we have it. This is what we need. And now it appears in my, well, I can't point it. In my top right corner that I need a bunch of cobblestone, a bunch of glass, a bunch of doors, some trapdoors, and 18 beds basically for this construction right here. And I hope my cursor is being captured by freaking OBS. I need to do the same for that one. That's going to be way more cobble. So I might want to grab a lava bucket from somewhere. I think I have a lava bucket somewhere in my inventories. And, oh wait, I don't need it. I have a lava source right there. And just make it meet some water and just go on a slight easy version of a cobble generator. Also, we have these to sort out. The pigs. But what I think I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be cruel, and I think I talked about this before, is for my sheep, I'm gonna use the ENX04 design. Holy crap, they are loud. Ian, where's my sheep? So basically this is the whole thing. Sheep Ian 2. I'm gonna do this one. This is the one sheep. This is the one sheep version. Let me go into FreeCam for a bit. Yeah, that still works. Also, you got a sneak peek on one. Yep, that's there. I know. So the idea is that there's 2 sheeps here, 2 sets of sheep, 2 colors, or 1 color if you need a lot, with 2 2 dispensers filled up with shears, and then all the wool that gets snipped ends up in this apparently trapped chest. This probably was done around Christmas time when all the double chests are the same color, and I don't see the difference. So also I don't. Oh no, the Minecraft sounds are coming through. So I need a lot of cobble for these, and then a lot of grass, which is probably gonna be dirt, and some water. And I need a location for this. Could put it there. That's just gonna. I mean, you know. We have some things already going here, so I could make 4 or 8 of these, because here's the trick. You might have seen it when I pressed my L. I'm gonna unload this for a second. I have a carpet version set up, which... go up a bit. There we go. Which is the same deal without the sheep in this case, because sheep are annoying. So you can see there's 2 sets here. And then the output is going into a chest, into a crafter that's set up with just 2 slots, so it crafts carpets instead of keeping it wool. Which means I need a whole bunch of sheep. Like, I need 6 of each color for this, and then 6 of each color for the normal one. I don't mind doing that, because I have my sheep here by 2, and I just need to color a few here. And as you could see in my previous episode, I did pull up a list, and I know what color I'm missing. Magenta, I'm looking at you. Pretty sure I had no magenta when I did this part. I have pink and I have purple, but no magenta just yet, so... That's going to be a magenta set. And then I have teal, cyan. Wait, that's the same color. Light blue and green. And I think I still forget a color then. I need to pull up the list again. It's been a few weeks, guys. I've been sick. I've been really sick. And then I got sick some more. What was really fun is sick. So yeah, I'm gonna need 2 crafters per color. There's 16 colors, so 32 crafters and 32 of these, which means nether time. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that this episode just yet, because, you know, I'm scared of the nether. But that's the plan with the sheep. And it's sleepy time. Yeah. Bah. Loud. Freaking loud. So for today, it's more of a, this is what I've done. Also, sorry for calling my previous episodes short. When I recorded the second part, I kind of had forgotten I already had basically half an episode done. So, yeah. I thought I had with all the cuts I had planned, just a hour-long episode. Turns out, no. It was a little bit longer than an hour. I'm not sure what else to talk about, so I'm just gonna harvest... Oh, right, I need to do the sugarcane. I'm just gonna harvest this. This is how I do that. Just, you know... click spam. Sorry if my sounds are loud and off. As I said, I got the Wave plugin beta thing, and I'm testing my settings really. So if audio is crap in this part of the episode, I'm sorry. I'll do this and then review audio and see if I need to re-record. But yeah, if you hear this, this means the first recording was correct. Or I had to do this another time. Without the farming. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of new things coming. It's a new year, new plans. Well, same plans as last year, but let's see if I can do them actually. I have more plans for this year, which I'm gonna talk about in a different episode. More of my plans. But first, I need to test all this audio. It feels really loud in my ears. So I need to tweak some things, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I'm in the water again. But yeah, I think I'm gonna run a time lapse real quick of me building up the carrot thing high up in the sky. Let's see if we have the amount of dirt needed. And if we have the 8 stacks of carrots plus 80 to get the farming going for the first 2 villagers. Let's see. I need to press this, and I need to press this one. Not create placement. Crap. Wrong button. Schematic placements. Remove. Configure. Material list. Mini hut on. HUD on, I mean. Raw materials. Hold shift to write the missing raw materials only, and optionally hold Alt to prioritize crafting recipes over stonecutter recipes. That's probably gonna give me a list in a on a different screen. Like it's the right to file thing. Yeah. Okay. So let's craft a box, or just steal a box, I guess. We have this. I'm just gonna seal this chest. I hope that one chest, double chest, is enough. Looking at what I need. Also need to make a hoe probably, but let me get this chest over there. Probably need more than a chest. Than one double chest. And then let's see if I can put all the materials in there. Yeah, that's kind of what my brain does. Still on the job hunt. Still didn't find anything. We'll meet my coach with this later today. So the things I won't need is basically this bottom part. I did make a creative mock-up of this thing and decided to just drop them into this lake here. And I designed somewhat of a bridge in this area to go to there-ish. That thing needs to move over for the bridge, and the bridge is also going to be my trading hall. Also, you might have... Holy crap, that's loud. Holy crap, that's loud. Also, you might have noticed the green outline is something from Vanilla Twigs that I picked up. Because we're doing the whole one 18. No, not 18. 1.21.11 update thing. I usually go to the vanilla tweaks and redo everything. This is a this is a block outline, and it shows us where we're aiming. And I hope it's a little bit easier. Like, a sunflower is only too tall. I have the tall sunflowers, so there's a third piece on top of it that isn't clickable. Also, I'm gonna need less cobble than it's stated, but let's go with... Let's see if we can get 8 stacks of cobblestone. Well, try to waffle on through this process. But yeah, I redid my vanilla tweaks, and as you can see, if I go to options and the resource packs, these are the old ones, because I forgot to rename my new ones. So they're basically just all called vanilla tweaks with an R for resource pack and then a bunch of numbers. I forgot to rename them as I did this, so I have a whole bunch of. I also have a Pooka pack and a deeper deepslate pack, and here at the top is my item swapper default pack. But yeah, there's this whole thing. It's still these, plus a few extra, because this list is not as long as this list. So I recommend going over to the Vanilla Tweaks website and get the I'm just gonna chop these down and get the things you want for yourself there, instead of just trying to mimic what I have. Like, there's a whole bunch of things I have. I'm just gonna skip that one. There's a whole bunch of things I have that you might find useful. Oh, there we go. Oh, we have a new one. But yeah, pick out what you think is better for your needs. Like, I have the alternative breaking, which makes it go into a circle on the outline instead of the cracks. That's also... yeah, let's get this, and then damp the water with it. Except 2. That had to be 3. Oh well. Oh well, I'll just grab the rest of these. Yeah, I'm still coughing every now and again. I'm still not 100% better when it comes to that kind of stuff. But at least I can talk now without coughing too much. I did try to record a tutorial in the meantime, and the creative version of this seed. But I decided not to publish it because, yeah, it wasn't too great of a tutorial, really. And I kind of regret spending time on that, because I have this habit of making things way too big, and I mean way too big. Especially when it comes to flower farms. And if I zoom in, there's this giant, almost hourglass-shaped flower farm, or flower biome, all the way here, and a bit in the water too. I tried to make a tutorial on how to put that into a flower farm. I realized there's another giant one here, basically. This whole forest here is all flower forest with a meadow and jagged peaks inside, which could give us a really, really nice large flower farm that I'm probably just gonna harvest once and never again. So I decided to use that blueprint I made in this area to just set up simple shakers. Just to use the colors, basically what I need for... Holy shit, everything's loud. For the colors and the flowers that we're gonna need later. But yeah, it was a pretty long tutorial. I did record everything on it, except, you know, the boring parts of me placing blocks and replace them with other stuff. I did not record that part because it's boring. No one needs to know that. Not even in a time lapse. Just nope. Just cut the recording. I was like, yeah, no, I don't need that. No one needs to see me use the replace command in a repeating command block and just be lazy and just bone meal the whole shebang. No one needs to see that. So I decided not to go forward with that plan. I did have some screenshots of it. I could, if people want, I can totally guide them on how to do that part. And I will make a flower farmer sorts in this series. It's just not gonna be my absolutely over-the-top, ginormous, once-a-season harvested thing. Let's put everything away. Oh. You go here. Okay, and then I need to grab more dirt. See, I still need to go through these and be like, okay, where's my dirt? My dirt, I think, is not here. Not here, not here, not here, not here. Wait, eggs. I picked up some eggs. These are still empty. I still need to go through most of these. Dye, drips, plants. Ooh, dye. Is this where I put my cactus? No, I did not put my cactus. I don't know where I put my cactus, guys. Plantables? Yes, that's where my cactus lives. Okay. What do I need from the plantable box? Nothing but the carrots, and we have some carrots. Let's grab 4 stacks and do this. I needed just 8 stacks of carrots. I need to put away my oak logs. Meat. I don't need meat. I need to sleep. Not yet. Okay, I need more dirt. I need more dirt because I need 80. That's 32. Let's make that into 40. Okay, I need 4 more dirt. If I could grab 4 more dirt. That's 80 dirt. I need to grab my hoe. Let's grab both hoes, actually. I'm breaking 3. Silk touch. Silk touch hoe is not bad. I need to make a new hoe, apparently. That's my 80 dirt that we need. I need sleep. Definitely need sleep. Also, IRL, I need sleep. Cobblestone. I need 7 stacks. Here's my cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a bit. See, and now the cobblestone is gone from the list. I also need cobblestone slabs, which is probably... I just need 1 cobblestone slab. So I'm just going to do that and find my stone cutter in this box. Quickly grab a stone cutter, just for this one instance. I also need walls later, but just for now, I need to turn this into 2 slabs. Ouch. That's loud. Everything's loud. I don't know why. I do know why. Stone cutter goes back in there. I need a composter and a fletching table. I'm not going to actually use a fletching table. I'm just going to use a ladder worker there. And I need to make a composter. I need to make a composter, which is slabs, which is I can use these planks. Boop, boop, boop. Nope. Oh, wait, slabs. Not planks, slabs. It's more than 8, I think. Yep, there we have it. The composter. I also could have used this slab, but who cares? I'm gonna need a bunch of trapdoors in the birch variety, so I need to grab oak, put these back, and put these in. We already had that. And now search for the birch chest. Cherry, chest, dark oak dye. Eggs, jungle, pillow oak, sand, spruce. Not in my reach. Oh. Wait. What? Oh, you guys again. Here we go again. Nope. Marker. Aw, I think cute. Yeah, this is loud, sorry. That's really loud. I need to lower my volume. Oh, my personal volume is already low. It's just freaking the rest. My personal volume is at 6 out of 100. Okay, come on. Next. Uh-oh, I need to eat. I need to eat. I need to eat. I need to eat and run. Well, I don't need to eat. I just need to run and get my stuff back. Crap. Oh, where's? Oh no. Well, that's odd. I thought I needed to eat. Oh, you have a special bow, don't you? Ow. That's to death. Yeah, I hate this. One of them has a special bow, which probably has some kind of piercing on it. Run, 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 and eat. And eat, and eat, and eat. Eat. I hate these. You have the special bow. Not anymore. Come on. Hit your brother. Ow. Yeah, you hurt me too, so you're gonna get hurt. There we go. Yeah, I need to update that counter, don't I? It's now 17, I think. Let's go to statistics. Death. Damage dealt, damage absorbed, resisted, damage taken, yuck. Death. Number of death, death. Games quit, which means I closed the game on this thing 22 times. Hopper search 16. I just have a few hoppers, but yeah. Interactions, jumps, mob skill 166. Number of death. There we have it. 17. Yeah. Fun. Stupid a-holes. Stupid. Rawr. Oh, look, it's time to sleep again. By the looks of it. No? No. Oh, it's only, it's noon. Okay, we were gonna get some birch. I'm not sure how many trapdoors I get, but I need 62. So let's put this all into planks. There we go. And let's see, trapdoors 4? 6? And we get 12. So that's 24. That's 36. That's 48. Almost there. 60. And we need 62. So I need to make one more set. There we go. Put everything back that I don't need. Let's put 8 there. Let's keep 2 extra. I need the composter. I need the trapdoors now. I need beds. I need to craft beds with wool. Oh. Right. So I'm also gonna need some sand. I have 19 sand. Let's start the cactus farm while we're here, right? Just 2. The rest we're gonna need for dye. Let's go to our farming bits. Because I discovered something a while ago. And that was on a server. But I discovered something really, really, really odd. I need a... Look, here we have 1 deep water, right? Now, I can do that. And that. I put 1 here. And not here, but ow. I can totally put 1 here and here. And stuff. These will actually grow. Weird. And I'm not gonna wait for them. But these will grow. So I need to keep stuff rolling so you guys can see that they will actually grow. What else do we need? We have the fletching table because we did something else. I need a couple torches. I still need my water bucket. I don't think I have a bucket. But let's see what else we got in this chest. This is just bamboo. Redstone torch, eggs, nothing. Yeah, it's still gonna be a lot of me opening and closing chests because I'm still not kind of... Oh, we have a bucket of lava. Good. So we have a bucket. It's just filled with lava currently. We need... I need iron, which is here. 9. That's gonna be enough to craft a couple of buckets. So I do this, do that, and then we have 3 buckets. And then I can grab 1, 2, 3 buckets of water. We only needed 2. I know that. Boink. Let's see what else we need. Because the problem is gonna be that as soon as I put these materials in the chest, it will reappear on the list because apparently it doesn't register that we already had those in our inventory. So let's find a chest. And I really hope all my audio is good. I did not stop the recording when I planned to. Okay, so we have carrots. Do we have enough carrots? We have enough carrots. We have almost 40 extra. We have our fletching table. We have these. We have... Yep, there we go. All the things come back. We have our 80 dirt. We have all of our cobblestone. And we have 3 buckets of water. And I'm just going to put in some extra birch planks. We don't need those birch planks at all. Okay. So what we need to do later is to check if we actually have everything, is to repick this up. We have the slabs, we have the composter, we have the something for the fletching table. I have the buckets. I need the beds, which means I need to go shear my sheep, which means I need to start doing that. Just do that instead of faffing around. Because we need 18 beds. And I need to get all the beds from here too. Ooh, egg. Which kind of means I need to make sure that they can actually pathfind through there. And the glass is just to keep them in. I need 3 stacks of glass, which means I kind of need 3 stacks of sand to smelt. I don't think we have 3 stacks of sand, which means I need to find... I don't wanna. Okay. I just keep doing that. Yeah. It's gonna be a little bit of grind, what I need to do now. Oh, crap. Didn't mean to do that. Grow up strong again. Bed. Bed. Brain, what were we gonna do? Oh, right. Sand. let's see if we have enough sand. We don't, because I have 19. Yeah, I need to put you guys back in here. Put you back there too. I have way enough. I'm gonna cut recording, listen to it back right here, and see if audio is any good. If not, then I have to redo a whole bunch of. So, see you in the next clip, I guess, or not at all. I checked audio. I checked my audio and my recording. I'm not sure if it's actually recorded double. Yeah. So everything did record fine. So you guys saw me embarrassing myself with the death and then another death. I did remove the old deaths that were here. They were a little bit much. Just a little bit. Yeah, so this is the map we're currently looking at. We explored down south a little bit. We found this village. While it's doing the things, we found these two villages. We found the Dark Oak Forest. This is basically a recap of what we did in this series, real short. We found this teeny tiny mushroom island. We found a bunch of monuments. We located a bunch of monuments. We also went this way where there's a swamp, loading in, with somewhere a witch hut right here, under a tree, hiding. We found some pill gardens that we didn't know were there before we did a long trek to the east. We found more pill garden, and by the look of my maps, I haven't been here. This is just loaded in because I was close-ish in the location, in the area here. There's a monument here, and apparently a pill garden, which is apparently in a very large dark oak forest. I can see more pill garden here, and even a tiny little bit. One tree. Can I even get my mouse in? No, but it looks like that's either a hole in the ground with granite or something, or there's more pill garden, judging on this look. Yeah, then we did a whole long episode with bonus content after to get all this captured. We had a little bit of a death loop somewhere here. Ew. Somewhere here we had in this savannah village we had a death loop because I had to extend the wheat farm there. We found this tiny forest the pale garden that we took some trees for home. And apparently now that my map is updating, there's a mansion here too in another pale garden. So that could be a really good atmosphere. Yeah, we went here to catch spiders and stuff. We went here probably for a sleepover. I know we boated this whole thing with some animals. Here's what I still call a mesa, but apparently it's now called Badlands, with other Badlands somewhere probably here in between. Yep, and a desert. And we lastly ventured out all the way north, where we found more Mushroom Island, where we found this island, and this island, which would have been a perfect spawn too, to create a city there. We found this huge city. It's pretty large, that I had to dub over last episode, because I forgot to actually check if my mic is recording or no, and I'm looking over and I see it is this time. And then I used chunk base to find a desert that wasn't, where is it? That isn't this one, because that one's, 5K out, and we eventually found one. Let's see if my map wants to scroll today. We found one on chunk base that's tiny and 9K out. But it has a huge, as you can see loading in, it has a huge mesa badlands around it. Now, on our travels there, we spotted the mine shafts somewhere here. I think it was here, these. And it could be another one. I'm not sure, but somewhere here there's a couple mine shafts. I think it's these. And if you look closely, you see white stuff. Now, in my episode, I did point out that those are spider spawners, cave spider spawners. So while I was sick, I went into creative version of this seed, and I light Medicard the spawners that are there. I did discover that there's way more than I could see. Because, you know, when you go into Light Medica and you grab a piece of the land, you see everything that's there, not the things that are just on the surface. So, I did see that we have way more than I saw initially. And I decided to make a farm out of that. So that's ready for when we have the materials to make a portal all the way up there. Because that's kind of my plan, to connect up this desert and this mesa. Now, if you look closely, you see that there is actually... Is there one closer? There is actually a ruined portal here. What I will do, once again, in my creative copy of this world, where I can test builds without ruining my landscape too much, is see if I can hook up this portal and then travel to both the desert and the spawners from here. Basically relocate this portal to somewhere here where I can have an easy trip to the desert for sand and a husk farm, and also have a nice easy entrance here to my spider spawners. That's my plan for that. And also we discovered that well, there's more fireworks going off, so yay, it's the 2nd of January, and where I live, we have been had fireworks basically since October. I kind of want, when I have the time and stuff, and the materials, and the absolute guts to even go into the nether, that's a different issue, to hook up all my villages to a nether network. So that means that these villages here, the ones we're currently staying at, the one that's our neighbors, these 3 here, this one here, and that's everything. I'm gonna make a central piece that I figured out where the exact middle is of everything. It's in this river. I will make a new central piece that connects up for this, basically a central hub, and then from there out, go to interesting locations like Pale Garden / Monument, maybe something with this witch hut. Basically, I'm gonna see if I can make nether pathways or something like that to get hi hitchy, to get stuff going, and to have a nice transport. Wow, Minecraft, you're being a bot. Why? Why? Why is Minecraft being a bot? But yeah, that's kind of the overall plan for this. Have a central piece here in the middle that connects up the villages that are here, and then have, from that nether, basically the same thing in the nether itself. But on the roof. Hi, can I? Nope. Holy crap, something's not right. Oh, right, I see it. My MSPT is like not liking me right now. It's probably something in my background running that I don't need to. Hold up, let me see if I can quickly resolve this by shutting down some programs. Unpause recording. I closed a few things. Let's see if that's helping my hitchy. Not really. Oh, there we go. It's a little less. It's in the green again. But it still feels... Yeah, it still feels a little bit itchy. Cool. This is going to be amazing when we're recording different things. Let's check up on our cactus. I haven't been online while I checked audio, but we have been waffling for a bit. And this is definitely not how I want to play. Yeah, I'm just holding forward and... Yuck. Might need to restart the whole PC. Hello? Can we jump? Oof. I might need to yeet some chunks off my map there, because yuck. See, server TPS, since this is single player, is 20, but the MSPT, not sure what it is, but it's flowering in red, and look how I move. I keep pressing W. Yeah, this is no good. Let me reboot PC real quick and see if I can help that hitchiness. Oof, that's 100. I saw that. See you in the next clip. That's hopefully not as itchy. Okay, it took a bit. Restarted the whole computer. Did not open my Firefox browsers. That just minimize Discord, because I don't need Discord when I'm recording. Look, we have a flower on the freaking cactus. That proves it works when you just have it in water. It also works in flowing water, apparently. So this is easy for setting up cactus farms. You don't no longer need really to just, well, you still need to have them on sand and stuff, but you can now just have a flying machine just cut off the tops of everything instead of doing that with fences. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do right now, but no hitchy, so that's good, I guess. Let's see if I can pick off this flower. There we go, flower, because we need way more green dye. Ouch, that's still freaking loud. Which means I still need to adjust that in, I can cancel the recording right now. I can always start it. Let's go music and sounds. That's better, hopefully. Yes? Okay. So, hey, I'm all over the place, and I always be that. It's been a year since my diagnosis with ADHD, and I obviously have it. The more I read about it, the more I'm like, yeah, that's me. That's always been me. It's not something I gotten over in the last couple of years. It's been me basically every freaking year. It's just that no one recognized it. They may, or knew about these like Simpsons, which was lovely. Let's start the last sheep. I need these. I need this back in my plant box. I'm gonna use the blue dye, so I need more cornflower. And I have the purple. I needed the allium for the magenta, I think. It gives me 2. I don't think I have a magenta sheep. And I need to smelt the green dye. I'm just not sure if it's gonna give me 1 per. I think it's 1 per, so yeah, I need some sticks. I need some stickies. Sticks? 6. I'm just gonna grab all 30. Oh, look, there's more chests there. So, and I need some cornflowers later. Which I know where I'm gonna get, because, you know, I can just bow me the freaking ground here. Yeah, blah. These sheep are freaking loud. I heard about another mod that I'm considering getting. Because sheep loud? Okay. Do we now have all the freaking colors? No, I still need light blue. I still need light blue. I still need the teal, and I still need green and lime green. That's 4, and we have 4 there. So, yes, of course, I could have been smart, and holy crap, they're loud. I might get the vanilla tweaks thingy for quieter sheep, because they are freaking loud. You go there. I need some bones. Bones? I think I need 2 for white dye. That's 2 dye. I need 1 for... Okay, I need actually... Wait, no. I need 2 for light blue and 2 for lime green. Also, I see my booties are gone. And I need to... Where Where is everything that I want and need? Look, we have 3 ominous bottles. That's gonna be fun. I'm smelting this. Well, I was smelting this. So I need lime green. That gives 2. Good. I need green, which we have, and I now need light blue. And I don't have the whatchamacallit. I did 2 of these, which would have given me light blue right away. I need cornflowers, which means I need to grab this bone meal and hopefully bone meal a meadow. Do we have a meadow up here? Where's my chunk? That's plains. Plains have chances of blue flowers, but meadow have a bigger chance of blue flower. And I think up here is meadow. Plains. Nope, that's mainly that. This is... Where's my biome thing? Windswept gravelly hills. Definitely not. Okay, then... Ooh, look, blue flower. Hi. You're just gonna give me 1 dye, don't you? Yes. And now combined with a blue one, that gives 2 light blue. So I now just need 1, which was... We needed 4. Brain, can we remember which one we still need? Teal, which is blue and red. Hello? So I need another cornflower. Ah, here we go. Ouch. You give 2. You give 1. You give 1. That's purple. I need 1 with green. I need 1 more cactus. I need 1 more cactus to smelt, and I completely forgot about that. Oh, that's my afternoon alarm, so I know it's afternoon, like midday, noon, exactly. Oh creepers! Oh creepers! I hope they don't see me. I hope they don't see me. I hope they don't see me. I need green. That kind of green, but not that kind of green, you know? Come here. Confetti creeper. Boom. Did I actually get the confetti creepers back in? I'm not sure. We'll see, I guess. Yay, we did. And it's still freaking loud. I need a green. I need to grab 1 more cactus, so I need to basically wait for the stupid cactus to grow. I really thought I would have more than what I have. And I didn't, apparently. Apparently, I cannot count how much... That sounds still loud. Why? Options, music. It's probably because I have my hearing aids in that everything is just way too loud for normal hearing. Okay. So I'm just going to sit here. I'll grab sugarcane and I'll grab dirt and just make this into a double sugarcane lane. While we wait for those to grow and we grab some meats. See you after planting sugarcane. Well, I just got back from grabbing my sugarcane and my dirt, and look what we have here. Cactus. No, don't get. I still need to smelt it because I can't do this to get teal. But we just smelt it in a bit with sticks. Oh, right. I have that little issue. Is my... Nope. To test stuff, I made a little script with Twickaroo to do this, which is very fast to right click. Oh, look, we got another lie. And, yeah. My mouse is getting broken. My controller is being broken. I sometimes double click when I don't need to. My controller is drifting. It's 2026, guys. My equipment is dying. Also, I need to tell you guys, I am planning to go to TwitchCon Rotterdam. So, there's that, which is going to be at the end of May. Dates were announced last year. And if you are wanting to see me there. That's 100% possible. Just... that doesn't work. Just go there, actually. And see if you can find the Orca. I will be in a wheelchair. Because normally I walk with crutches and, you know, that's just... Nope. That won't do. For that long of a period. It just won't do to be that long on my feet. I can't do it. I tried to in Amsterdam 4 years ago. What was it? 2022. That's when I tried to be smart and be on crutches. Yeah, that didn't really work out. So I decided to rent a wheelchair the year after. Or not the year after. The year after it was in Paris and then it came back to Rotterdam for 3 years. This is the last year it will be in Rotterdam. See, I can do this little trick here with this and then get to cyan or teal, whatever. It's not quite teal in Dutch, but it's the name I give it because it reminds me of teal. Let's color the last 3 sheep. What? Oh, wait. 4 sheep. There we go. Also, I got the vanilla Twix thingy where it removes the little palette that's underneath. Sheep are freaking hacking loud. You and you. And then you and you. And to come back to the TwitchCon thingy. Yay, we got all the sheep colored. Woohoo! Task done. I will have set up a little TwitchCon fund on my streams, which I plan to do. The budget is set to 2.5k, 2500, which should give me plenty of room for the hotel to get my travel costs in. And all sorts of shenanigans, really. See, this is where I use it, really. It's just that I still need to... I need my die chest. There's my die chest for these two. Oh, I already had white dye and I still have bone meal. Cool. And I already had light blue crafted. Ah, well. We just did it again. But yeah, I do have a little TwitchCon fund set up for if you want to support me. Just go to my Twitch page and leave a donation there. That would be the fastest. I'm gonna craft birch stairs to get up and down that thing easier. Can I do this? No, it won't do what I need to do. Ugh. Okay, that's annoying. I want this. That's 8 stairs. I'm not sure how high it needs to be, so let's craft 3 sets of stairs. That gives me 24, and then I just need to go there and see if 24 stairs is enough. But, of course, then also 16 support blocks, because that's how math works. And I forgot to grab food. Great. Crap. Yeah, we will be slow on the way back. That's fine. Also, villagers need to be able to reach the beds, so that's why we also need a little bit of, yeah, stairs and stuff. I will be time-lapsing the actual build. But first we need to recollect all the materials, and because I had to log out and restart the whole computer because of lag issues that are assumed to be gone, so I'm not sure what that was. Maybe some program running in the background or something. Let's put these in, and let's also put this in, and just to be sure that we have the carrots plus extra. We have the cauldron for the second villager. It's not gonna be a farmer. It's gonna be a little worker. We have all the trapdoors. We have the composter for the whatchamacallit for the farmer. We have some slabs to put water in. We have the dirt. We have the cobblestone to build the box. Let's see what else we need. This one, and then, no, wrong menu. I need this menu, and then select this one, and then press this button. go to material list and do hot and ignore this again, ignore that again, ignore the rails, ignore the redstone torch. I don't think we need the rest. We have the thing for that. I just need a Jacko to light stuff up. And we need the glass. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with glass. It's just so I can see in. Ooh, trader. I don't have much emeralds. Whee! I just have to do that. I did grab the hermit pack, so we should get... Wow. I'm gonna screenshot that. I'm not sure if this is normal. That a wandering trader sells me a fortune 1, a efficiency 2, and breaking 2 pick for 13 emeralds. Oh, look, it's the dye I needed. I did thought I had the hermit pack selected with with mini blocks. Apparently I didn't. Oh well. Let's see if we have 13 emeralds, because I would not mind having an iron pick with those things on it. But yeah, the distractions, yay! I have to build up the whole thing. Like the whole breeder before I can lead my 2 villagers in and then close it off with blocks. Emeralds. Emeralds, emeralds, emeralds. We have 64, so if I put 23 back, we can actually go get that pig. Which is pretty... Oh, I forgot to grab food. We're slow, because no food. I have plenty of food going. It's just not done yet. Like, I can't eat ink. I can't drink water. Which they kind of should put in the game. And now we're out of run space. Where's the freaking frick-frack? I've listened to Scar too much. Everything's a frick-frack now. Ooh, there's a kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. I thought it was here somewhere. See? Kitty cat. Also sneezing. But luckily, I now have a mute button on my stream deck. Where's the... Follow the leads? Come on, I got something for you. Ah, there you are. Yeah, let's get an iron pickaxe with fortune 1, efficiency 2, and a breaking 3. I cannot believe I got this. What else can I get for emeralds? Let's go for 4 small drip leaves. I don't need beetroot seeds, and I don't really need jungle logs, but I'm gonna get a set, because we might need later. You know? It didn't sell food, but that's a good pickaxe. I just need mending now and some better efficiency. And oh, look. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. Again. I can't run. I can't eat. I can just hop and hopefully they miss. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. I can't run. This is my house I used to sleep in. Let's see if I can get indoors. And hopefully sleep. Yes! We're saved. I now need just food. I just need more food. And I don't think my sounds are being recorded, are they? Oh, no, they are. They will burn. So, food. Right? Yeah, I will do something with this. A proper chicken killer thing. My plan with the animals, I think I said it before, is just to hang up a boat from a pole. Do that with all the boats. Make sure that I can reach them with, in this case, potatoes or carrots. And in that case, wheat. And just have them bred up. These will go into 2 pens. 1 to craft carpets and 1 to craft wool. With an auto crafter, which I think is dropper to this thing, crafting table. I need food, like edible food now. Do I have good edible food except for taters? I think I might start cooking my taters. I do have meat. Yes, I'm gonna leave 1 meat behind. I do need to work on this, so I do need to work. That's my problem a little bit, like... Hold on, eating. Um, I have a little bit too many projects currently. I want to build the villager breeder. I want to make the iron farm so I have infinite iron so I can do plants. I need to get my food going, which means a chicken killer, which needs nether resources. I need basically a better potato and carrot farm to get my pigs going. I need a better wheat farm to get my cows going. And I need a wheat farm to get my sheep going. And I need to build that pretty simple ENXO4 thing over there, which is going to be a lot of food and building blocks needed. And I don't want to put that all in one long episode time lapse. So I'm a little bit lost for what my plan is going to be. Issues a lot. But it's mainly like I have a few plans, and we're just going to stay here and chat for a bit. One of them is the villager breeder. I think it kind of needs priority right now, because I can then lead my villagers into there and lead the rest of my villagers into the plant trading hall bridge that I have, which I also have a light medic for. I need a lot of resources for that. I need a lot of resources for my farms. I need a lot of resources for everything I do, which is a problem. And my problem mainly is I have ADHD, as mentioned before, and my planning skills are really good. It's just a little bit lacking right now. Like, I know what to do. I know what to do. As in, I know what I want to do. I want to make a better tree farm, both for the singles, for the bamboo, for the sugarcane, for everything. I want to make automated farms, which require pistons and observers require quartz. So I kind of need to gear myself up to get to the nether. To gear myself up to go to the nether, I need my villager trading going, which needs, you see where I'm going with this. And I kind of don't really have an order in which I want to do this. Like, I set out to do the villager breeder today, and I got distracted. And now we're not doing the villager breeder right now. I'm just faffing around because I know that it's going to be a lengthy time lapse. I have... Oh, right. It works for this too. Cool. And I got yeeted out. Cool. Yeah. And that's my inventory, and I need boots. So in theory, if I do this one, yeah, I can still reach the one that's there. Cool. These boats were mainly to, if I build around, I can chop these trees down with my timber pack, once they're all full grown. And then boat around and put whatever it is in here. And because it's a mangrove boat, this is going to be a mangrove propagule there. Propagules need a different farming method than everything else. These leaves will just drop and drop saplings. Mangrove don't do that. They grow propagules under their leaves, which you need to farm by bone meal leaves. So I'm gonna also need a really large bone meal farm one day to do all my projects, basically. That's a little bit part of the problem here. I have a plan for the trees that I want to do, right basically where the where one of these lines is. Not sure which one right now. It depends on how big the space is. I want to do a different melon and pumpkin farm because this one's doing its best. But I want one automated, which needs hoppers, which needs rails, yada yada yada. I need stuff. And like I said, my problem is a little bit planning because I want to do all these things that I designed and created for sick. And now I have stuff designed and I want to do them in survival where I do not have materials. So I think I'm going to do the villager breeder. It's really simple. Let's go over there and see what we actually have. Let's put my valuables away though first. Where's the mob drops? Here you go. No, I don't need that. I need... Not sure how this works. Not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. Nope. Yep, actually. It's still funky that I can just click and then something else opens without going out of the inventory. That's, by the way, not a buried treasure map. It's a map. Not a real one. Not a real boy. Blah, blah, blah. I need to put my jungle logs away. Yes. And I have small drip leaf. Small drip leaf is gonna go in plant, I guess. That we just bought. Okay. Right, and now here's my problem. I think I can build everything except the beds. Because beds need wool and wool farm is not set up. And this is kind of, I think, I need to do with my priorities. Like, I basically need to do my villager breeder now. So I can get villagers going. And that's where I'm stuck. Like, what do I do after? I could do a mining session in my new mine and just see what pops up and see if I can go from there. Which would not be the best content, I believe. That's a little bit where my issue is. Like, what is still interesting to show right now? Okay, so let's go. We have the cobblestone, right? Cobblestone. Gone. We don't have the glass yet. Right. The glass is there to prevent them from escaping, and I need temporary blocks to put those beds on. We have this. We have the NK. Oh, the cobblestone is just for there. Oh, then I'm gonna use the cobblestone instead of the glass. Then we won't see what's happening. Which probably means we don't need that much. We just needed 3 stacks. 3 stacks on a bed of blocks. So yeah. Then we need 80 carrots, which we have plenty, because I'm just gonna feed one villager once it's up there. All these carrots, and then get the second villager in, which is why we need stairs. We need the dirt. I'm just gonna use cobble to put underneath the brick. We need slab. We need carrot, which I'm gonna do last, but just to check off the list. There we go. That's all the carrots. We need the trapdoors. Like I said, this is gonna be the glass. We need the beds last. We need a composter. I need a water bucket, and I need my jacko. I need my jacko still. That's a torch with a carved pumpkin. Carved pumpkin is... Ooh, that's an egg. Ooh, kitty, 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 kitty. I will catch kitties later. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Meow, meow, meow. I will, hopefully get my brain in order. Holy crap. This is not great. My brain just was like, zoom, we're gone. What was I gonna get? Oh, right. Torches. I need 5 torches, and one of them needs to be in a pumpkin, and the pumpkin needs to be sheared. 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 Pumpkin. Pumpkin? Pumpkin. We have the pumpkin. I need sticks, and I need coal. Sticks. Where's my coal? Here. That's plenty torch. That's a plenty torch, and I need to do that in here so I can make torch. Just make all the torches, and then put 1 torch. See, now I can do this, and then go back to the crafting table, grab 1 torch. Put 1 pumpkin in there. That's not working because you need to shear the freaking pumpkin, which means I need tools. Do I have shears? I have shears. Good. Great. A neighbor did stupid stuff. Making noises. This is why I normally do not record in the daytime. Because I live in an apartment building and I have a couple neighbors. I have 1 behind me. I have now 3 behind me. I have about 10 in front of me, as in the direction I'm looking at from our screens. I have 2 floors above me, but no one below me. Below us is just garbage, just storage. You. I need, not you, I need 1 carved pumpkin and then 1 torch underneath, and that means I have 1 jacko. Good. And then I need my edges. Eggy? Egg. Egg, 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 egg. Hi. Extra egg. Yeah. Also, more pumpkin seeds that you cannot do anything with except plant. And I think we will have enough planting done. So we have the Jacko, we have the water bucket. I have the water bucket. Oh, I need 2 water buckets. I just need 1 water bucket for just the farm up top. I don't need the catch tray really, because we have the lake underneath. That's why it's positioned there where it is. But let me grab the second water bucket to see what else we need. It's just the beds then and the glass. We're not gonna do the glass. So let's let's not do that. Oh, I do have a space here. And boom, yeah. Okay, so we have everything here. I'm gonna step up with that. And I just need a 3 stacks and a bit of that. So these are gonna go back. This, and that's gonna go in. I need to see if I can see which height we need to go to. Oh, wrong button. This one? Yeah. Can I see targeted block right now? If I have 3. Targeted block? Hello? It's a little bit tricky. I think it's Y75, but that's probably where I'm at. Not my block I'm looking at. Yuck. Key? Because it's not real, you know? It's still not real here. So that's probably the problem. But I can do that and be like, okay, so my head is in Y74. So I need to ladder stair up from somewhere. I think I'm just gonna go from here. So this is kind of where I want my trading hall, from here to that direction. It's built in the creative copy of this world. Basically, it's going from this little outbit straight line to this with a bridge over here, and then that iron farm is gonna go here, ish, somewhere near that sand pit, instead of here. I hope that's far enough away from each other, but we'll see. And then I need to build this up until the level of these beds. So I need 12 more beds in any color, so I need a lot of wool. That's why I'm like, what do I do now? Because I need this going with the 18 beds. And then I need this one going with 12 more beds. I'm not sure if my sheep pen that's here that no one sees filled. Except it is. Look. Oh. No entity icons anymore. Crap. That means... Wait. No, there's entity icons. I just need to press the tab button. And it's out of range. Crap. Well. But yeah, I need so many beds. I could rob that village of their beds and just go around to the other villages and just see if I can rob, and then get 18 plus 12 beds in any color. But since I have a sheep thing going, I think I'm just gonna snip, and just make the beds. That might be better. Also, I hate my brain. I absolutely hate my waffling brain. Yeah, I think I have no idea what to do, guys. I have 0 idea what to do. Let me think. I'll just do a time lapse when I decide to build that. I will pillar up with birch, I think, to that height and just set it out with cobble. Yeah. Okay. Brain. Let's do that. And I'll see you guys when I'm done with the flashback. Yep. That's it. And with the removal of this chest, we're done, and we already have a baby. Good. So 2 villagers in here. One's gonna be a leather worker. Let's see if they have the thing on. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't really matter. The other one has the farmer trait, and we, as you could see in the little time lapse, we gave it 9 stacks, and it gave me 1 stack back. There's 2 unreachable beds here. That's gonna be enough for now, because they haven't claimed those. So 2 baby, in theory, 2 babies can run here, and we already have one. And just for things, yeah, it will try to run up here. But this means I just need to collect 16 more beds for this side too. Then remove my stairs and start working on the trading hall and my iron farm. Because basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bridge here towards the iron farm, build up the iron farm and the staircase up to those 12 beds, put those 12 beds in, build everything else from the, finish the iron farm as far as I can, because it uses all the crafters and stuff, and I don't think I have that just yet. But I will set up everything chest-wise, and, yeah, that's it. I won't finish the trading hall bridge, because my priority is the iron farm. I will build everything, basically, but the trading stations, and I will do my best to collect all the stuff from the trading stations, but it is gonna get nighttime. I had to use my personal bed for these 2 idiots, because my plan with the 4 cauldrons didn't quite work out, because it became nighttime, and yeah, they don't do that at night. It's just daytime, and I didn't realize in time that they were doing that. So, not just yet, but yeah, we have 1 house finished, as in emptied. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the rest of the villagers. I need to sleep and count, and I need to eat in a bit. A steak is 4 pieces of pie in this case, and we're losing 1 1/4. 2, okay, so 2 down. I'm waiting for 3 usually down, or 1 less than the amount of pies it shows. So it shows 4. In this case, that means I wait for 3, but for carrots, it shows 1 1/2, so I would have already eaten. But yeah, I have a lot of workstations here, which is not going to be enough for all the traits I want in that bridge. But first, let me get my materials together for the 18 and 12 beds we need for that farm and that farm. And yeah, that's gonna be a few things, and we need, of course, to put all of this away. Workstations. My cauldrons can go back in, and now I can just do this and be like, okay, andesite hay bales. We have 2 more hay bales. We don't have andesite, and I don't have extra dirt left. Armors. I don't have any armor really here, and there's a shovel. That's a tool. Let's go. Bundles, flint and steel. I don't have anything of that kind on me. Ooh, look at that. I can reach this chest, but I don't need anything from it right now. Let's see, we have the cobblestone chest. Yes, please. I will need cobblestone for the next build too, but you know, let's clean up everything and then redo the box. I don't have meats. I have 6 more steaks, so that means I do need to do something about that. But none of my inventory can go in there. This is more pumpkins. Yes, more pumpkin seeds. Yes, I have extra carrots. It's mainly the wood part that I need to get rid of right now. Mob drops, we did pack up that because there were zombies around. Plantables, we have extra carrots now again, and we have seeds, and I can't... Hey, you're not supposed to be there. I think it's double apples, actually, so let me double up on the apples. Tools, I can totally do that, and put my hoe away. And that shovel that we just found in a different chest, that's not supposed to be there. Everything else is good. Let me grab a new stone pickaxe, because it broke. Work chests, no, nothing. And last that I can reach is plants. And yeah, no. Wait. Plantables? Plantables? Right, that one kind of needs to just go in a composter. Okay, so birch. I have a lot of birch, extra. Planks, stairs. Oop, water. Trapdoors, stairs. I have a slab here. Do I have a place for slabs just yet? Not quite. So let me make a place for slabs. And I saw stairs in here. Let me do that and overflow. Look at that. All the seeds that I can just put in a composter really and just make bone meal out of. I actually have extra taters. I have even more carrots. Let me also put the water in there. It's 2 buckets. No, actually, let's put water in... not really plants, tools, I guess. They take up 1 each, which is kind of annoying. We don't need these chests anymore, so they can go back in the wood chest. Where's my wood chest? Here. Look, there's even more chests. I need torches on me. Yeah. Also, my stomach is starting to grumble. Yay. So... we have, where's stuff? This is going. We just need more beds, which is planks and wool. Now, that's also my issue. Still. This is going to be 228 wool max, I think. Let me grab a second set of shears, because we can. Let's do that. Boop and boop. And let's also make... new booties. Because, you know, we kind of need those later. Yeah. Booties. Let's put those on. Oop, let's put those on. There we go. Fully clothed. Well, I'm gonna need... see, I need that iron farm going. Yeah. So what we need for the iron farm is placement of... actually, that one's done. I just need the beds. So I can do that one. This one. If we click this one and go configure and then material list and then info HUD on and then barriers off. If I just take off all the redstone, I don't need the bulbs. I don't need repeaters. I don't need the crafter. I don't need the torch. We need 2 torches, and we have 2 torches somewhere. We have a tree even. Why is this orange done? Total 2, missing 2. Available 3. Okay. So we need 5? Wait, do we need 5? I guess we need 5. Hold up. Where can I put this temporarily? Can I just put it in here? Yes? Okay. Now we go to material list. I'm not sure. Okay, so we need a craft and a cobble again. Actually, let me do this. Set layer mode to single layer. Set layer mode to all, and it doesn't change the amounts. Okay. Single layer. I need to build this up from the ground, really. And I kind of need a temporary bridge here. Or just, you know, grab more chests, because we need 6 stacks of cobble. We need a whole bunch of slabs. We need a load of materials. But it's all in the wrong place. So I'm gonna need to build the bridge first. So, yeah, press L. Unload. That should also unload the material list now. It doesn't. Cool. Let's schematic. I'm not sure how I call it. Bridge? Villager trading bridge. Spoilers! Yeah, that's spoilers. That's spoilers. I know I'm gonna need a lot of walls, cobblestone walls, to enclose this this lake here. So I think I'm gonna do that first, do a little bit of terraforming, and get the beds going. Let's get the beds going, because yeah. Oh, hello. So it's a really long thing. And I'm gonna need a lot of materials. I know that. How about I just unload that, right? Also, I can stop the recording that we just did. That's the time lapse. I need to cut it down because, yeah. Shears. I think I'm just gonna go for white beds. Then again, if I shear all my sheep there, I might have enough because it's 16 colors. I'm getting 32 sheep, so it might be enough to get a few beds going. And I can then also see if they even regrow their wool. You know? Open up. From the beds. And I don't care that all the beds are different colors. Really? Okay. Snip, 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 snip. 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 Snip, snip. 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 Oh, come on. Let me snip. Snip, snip, snip. Snip. No snip. Now, let's see where the items are. Do I have all the colors in my inventory? Just an easy check, because you need 2 rows, basically. Okay, so I need more blue. Let's see. I have every color tree at least except blue. Where's blue? Here's blue. Did I lose on some blue? Or did it just give me 1 each? Okay, so here's why this is also useful. Let's get away from the blaring sheep for a bit. So if I throw an item on the ground and then press my map button and then my tap button, you can see it's a shear that I dropped on the ground. And it's a red icon. So I can go here and find red icons. I don't see any red icons. This means there's no wool there. So if I want 1 bed of each color, or 2 beds of each color, I need, except for 3 colors, really. I basically need re-shear every color to get 6, except these 3. Now here's the big here's the big thing. I hope they actually eat grass when in a bud. If not, we have a small problem. We need to release them again. But yeah, let's sleep. Can I do this? Oh, only at night. But yeah, I can't click on the bed. It's just not time yet. What? Bed is too far away. Too far away. Too far away. No one does too far away too much, you know? Okay, so we have all the colors of wool. I'm gonna need, hold up, how many planks I'm gonna need? I have a calc mod, right? Calc mod. Craft. I have no idea how to do this. Bed. Depth amount. Item. Not depth. So I think how this works is I can just grab a thing here. Oh, I can just do, what's the first color? White. Bed? No? Bed. Bedrock. Black dye. Blue bed. Let's go for blue bed. Depth. 1. Amount. How many did I need? 18 plus 12. So that's 20. That's 30. Okay. Ingredients to craft. Then blue bed. Oak planks 0. Wool, blue wool 0. To know how many beds I need because I know it's 3 and 3. Maybe it's because I don't have the wool. Let's try pink bed. Pink. Then pink bed. Wool items. Why does it say 0? Is it because this? Oh, look. I need 26 oak planks. Look, that's way better. And I'm pretty sure we have birch planks in that quantity. How many did I need, it said? 26. Or 1 stack and 26. Let's go for 1 stack and 5. Actually do that 3. And then fill with oak. I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure how many beds I can craft. Let's go with this. Yeah. This. This. I need 12 beds. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Wait. Counting with Orca. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 8. This is kind of funky. 9. 10. I think that's 12. 6. Oh god, I'm gonna say that thing. Yep. 8. 9. 10. 11, 12. So I now have all the beds for the armor farm. 12. This is going to be 14. 15, 16. Didn't I need 18? And 18. So that means I now have all the beds for my thing. My breeder in all sorts of colors. And I don't really care. I just need to make a little list of the colors I've used. So I know which colors I still need. It's not a mandatory thing. It's just that I think it's funky. That we have 16 colors and we have 18 beds, you know. I already have a white and a yellow bed up there. So technically those are done too. It's just that there's a few colors that we didn't even have enough for. A few things that we didn't even have enough one bed. Wow. Hey, brain, can we speak? I knew. Speak hard. Speak is hard. You want to go in here, don't you? Yeah. I don't have any. Okay. Let's go for the double colors first then. Somehow I feel like I didn't do the right math. Okay, and a single color bed here. Okay. Whee! Okay, you can jump on the beds, but that's kind of not what we need to do here. You need to go there. Bye-bye. Rude. I know, sorry. And then a torch on top. And then this. I don't have... Oh. I don't have... Okay. And now I need to go on this side. And I should have brought cobble. Okay. You get here. We don't have another bed of that. We need to do this. We don't have another bed of that. This is the single lane of beds. And it's going to be very colorful, and I don't really care about that. It's also a test if they even will regrow their wool. Yep, that's everyone in. So now we need 12 more beds. We have 2. We have 2. And I need more cobble to lock off this part. Because I can't do that, but I can do this. So we need more cobble. Let's get rid of the sugarcane, because I know I need to do this. And I know I need to re-terraform this a little bit. And I think that's going to be it for an episode right now. I'll prep the cobblestone. I'll prep the iron farm material wise, and I might add a whatchamacallit. I might add the time lapse in the next episode to start, because I also need to make a bridge. So it's gonna be a bridge and the iron farm. Then I need to collect, and oh look, it's all grown up. Oh, our first adult villager. That could go into the iron farm if we had finished bridge. But we didn't. So I need to load in the bridge and then go with the same method that we did there. And I need to grab cobble. But that's gonna be next episode. I think I need to see how much I have. I think this is gonna be a shorter episode. I have no idea how long I've been recording. I've been faffing around, and yeah. So bridge is gonna be built with filled up terrain and everything. It's ugly, I will warn you, but it's functional. And that's what counts. So bridge goes here, which is gonna be my trading hall, but first it's gonna be a bridge. Just to get across this land more or less safely and get to the iron farm that's gonna go here. It sounded like something broke. Not sure what, but it did sound like that. So that's probably gonna be next time. If not, you see me go into a time lapse about right now. If there's no time lapse, thank you for watching and see you next time. Yeah, that's a good intro, right? One of those thunderclaps while I'm sleeping. So morning voice Orca here. I had only just over an hour of recording, so we're gonna do some more. I've been keeping sort of kind of my eye on these. They don't seem to be regrowing their wool just yet. Could be that I'm just too impatient right now. I have these two double chests right now. But so much the inventory tabs. Basically, this is where my wool's gonna be. This is 6 rows. This is another 6 rows. So I think I need to place down another double chest if I want to keep, 9 of these and then 9 here. So what I'm trying to say is I'm doing it like this. That's gonna be kind of the order. And then I can get 9 stacks of each. Your bed, your pink. And then where's the other colors of wool? Here, and then wool there. Yeah, my voice is horrible. I did set up a sneaky little thingy here. I hope this is the right height. It looks like it is. Oh wow, we already have this. Okay, so stack up some more in this corner. And then put that down there. Go back down. And then we just need one more. And then I have 3 buckets of lava going at all times. The 4th bucket will be here and flow into here. So I kind of have a cobble farm right here. That's kind of the idea. I weed some grass. Did you guys regrow your wool yet? Doesn't look like. I'm not even sure if they will do that like this. That's kind of the experiment here. If they don't, then I do need to make Ian's farm a little bit faster than I thought I would have to. But I run into a problem. I need to eat melons now. Also, I killed a zombie, so I have an extra iron ingot. So I thought instead of doing my bridge, that's kind of there, I might need to prioritize getting this set up. So I need to find a nice spot for them to be bred. And I need to craft some leads, and I need to get this one in this spot instead of that piggy. And here I need to make sure that we get another one of these. So I have 1, 2, 3 sets of cows. Basically one for each kind. My eggies are going, and I just dropped my mouse. Great. My eggies are going. As you can see, everything's being going here, so I can just set up that. I don't have a really meat station really just yet. And you can also see my materials list needed for the bridge. There's a whole bunch of stuffs I ignored, like all the workstations, because I just need to get the bridge itself in. But I think, and here I go again being indecisive and stuff. I kind of need to work on my meat situation, my food situation, really. Because my backup is gonna be pumpkin pie, which I sort of can create. It's just that I did harvest my bridge here, and it's already regrown. I've set up, as you can see, the sugarcane here. That's currently very manual, and just I go here, smash, and I come back on this one, more smash. I set up the cactus farm a little bit better. I think I can do one more here. Well, yes, there, and one more. Ow, 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 ow. It's a little bit tricky, but yeah, I can totally do this. And I think I made a stupid decision by doing it here. My idea kind of is to either build a flying machine that's just harvesting this and then this. Problem is that this is now one too high for one flying machine. So I need to lower these all, or I need to just make a flying machine that just goes over here. So ignores this part, and it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide. And then I need to make sure that there's a whole bunch of dirt going that way and a whole bunch of sand on top of that. I don't have a sand farm. Yeah, this food kind of sucks. I need better food. I need better food. So, with this growing, and I think it might be just out of my simulation distance and stuff, because one side is and the other one isn't. I kind of, yeah, here we go again. I kind of need to do a farm that supplies me with food. So I have a couple of sheep here. Right? Do I have 4 actually? I have 4 sheep here. So what I could do is temporarily set up one of those entity crammers, which gonna need a lot of, in the case of sheep, a lot of wheat. So, let me harvest the wheat, I guess. Yeah, let's just harvest all this, really. Just all the carrots, all the... I mean, we harvested this a couple of hours ago. After some sleep and stuff, like earlier in this episode. And it's already regrown again. That's because loading and stuff. But yeah, here we go again. Harvesting all the carrots, harvesting all the beets and everything, and freight up some animals so I can make food. And I think I need to check how many string I got to make the leads for the butts. Then just pillar up, make a little staircase to that pillar, and just... Here's the thing, my part of my brain wants to just do an entity grammar. You know, cram 20-ish sheep in a box, have a dispenser, dispense water so they start popping up and down under a fence post, and feed. That's been a very tested method. But that's boring, to be honest. Like, who wants to see that? Right? That's just me standing over a hole for 5 minutes, breeding up all the sheep. And do that every 5 minutes for every species. So for the For the chickens, for the cows, for the pigs, and for the sheep. That's gonna be boring as heck. I don't want to do that. So that's why I think it's more fun to just keep them in their boats, breed them up, while hanging from a pole, and let the babies just drop into a water pit that they can go into when they are still under one block. For the pigs, it's going to be a little bit different. And just go into a water stream. My brain isn't fired up. I'm sorry. My sleep schedule is off, and yeah, brain. And and just have them. Ooh, more seeds. And just have them drop. There. Have them drop to, not to their death, but, you know, into a one wide waterway, and then meet some lava blade when they grow up. I think that's going to be a good method. More fun to watch. It's just that at the time, I can only braid one set unless I do one or more sets of each, so it's going to be really slow. While the entity grammar, you're breeding up 24, basically, sheep, cow, or pigs, which gives you 10 babies each time. And if you do that every 5 minutes, you get, of course, a few more babies when they are entity grammed. So the net result of one of those farms is way better. But since we're also setting up the bridge for the villager trading, I also will have golden carrots soon-ish. TM. Crap! Do I still have my hoe on me? No, of course I didn't. Does this even fit in my inventory? I don't think this will fit in the inventory. I don't need to run flash. You go. I said I don't need to run flash. So I need to kind of pay attention if I'm getting all the wheat. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. Like, I can, of course, expand on this farm. Make sure that there's gonna be a villager here that just harvests all this stuff. I can totally do that and have a different villager sit there and don't need to bother with the farming of this. But here's your problem. Villagers will turn wheat into bread if they try to trade it with a different villager. So that means I need to make sure that the villager cannot make it into bread, which is a whole hassle, and I don't want to do that. Plus, living up, well, I'd need the wheat anyway, so I need to find a method for that. Oh, crap. I'm not picking up the wheat anymore. So that's a little bit part of my why am I not doing any meat farms yet. Like, I want to. I definitely want to. That's not the issue. It's more like what method is best for my use case here. Sleep. Definitely sleep time. And eat time. Yeah, I have a couple sheep here that I definitely can start at least to get some meat and wool from. Meat from, mainly. But I think steak is going to be better. Yeah, brain doesn't fire yet. Just quite yet on all cylinders. It's it's almost 6 a.m. So, yeah. Ooh, that's a skelly. Let's go kill it for our bone. Let's see how damaged we get. Hi. Yeah, you're gonna fire at me, but you're gonna shoot at me. But I'm gonna be smart and try to get around you before you can shoot me. Haha. Boom. Haha. You're burning. Ow. Ow. Haha. Oh, I got much junk in my inventory. I don't need the dandelion. Let's go dandelion plant there. And I don't really need the seeds either. We got 1 bone and 1 arrow. Wow. Oh well. Good thing we're close to the storage and we can just get rid of the junk. Mob drops. We have a bone. We have an arrow. We have a bone to pick. Here we go again. I don't need anything here. I mean, yeah, I need to convert those into hay bales. Armors, no. Bundles, no. I just mainly need the plant box. I need my plant box here. I got more of these. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with these, but let's keep them for now. At least. Oh, I have them there. Okay. I have them in this chest. Boop. Let's go. Carrot, carrot, carrot. Seeds, seeds. Beet. Oh, I don't have enough space for beetroot. I have some potatoes, but not enough space. I have... Well... Yeek. There's a kitty cat trying to scratch the couch. Great. Let's do this. Boop, boop, boop. This is not gonna work. I knew it. No, not mob drops here somewhere. Hay bales, right. You go there. You go there. Then we have 9, but I want to keep that 1, so coals and ores, because we got an ingot. It's not that I'm not, you know, I can make more. Yeah. I kind of need a composter, really, to, oh, wait, we have composters there in the field. To start composting the seeds that we definitely don't need anymore. I can use seeds to breed chickens. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna set up a little cow killer, sheep killer here. Because that one at least gives us something extra. Can I not just hold? I cannot hold. Yeah, I'm just gonna compost some seeds and I'll see you guys when I have my meat killers done. I have... Ooh, yuck. Foxy, what you doing? I just had my breakfast. And, let's munch on a melon. And quickly whipped up a small thingy in creative for the planning of the food farm. Small issue. I used, of course, some eggies. Oh, look. More lava. Let's grab this last piece of lava, though. My voice is not better at all, is it? Dang it. Lava. And, I ran into a small issue, because in creative, of course, I use spawn eggs, so I need to find more pigs, more cows. I think. These still haven't really grown their wool, but that's okay. I mean, I could just lure these 2 piggies with me and 2 cows here and just find those 4 sheep. That might be the better. Issue is, where do I place this? I think it's just gonna be on the beach. I think it's just gonna be on the beach, because, yeah. These are fairly simple to build. I just need... No. I just need to craft a few bows. I do have 2 here. I do need 3. And I have 3 buckets of water, which is also good. I need 1 more bow, so I kind of need to kill skellies. Oh. Is that what I think it is? Again. Ooh, skelly. Well, I guess here goes nothing again. Let's eat. Let's make sure we're full on health. before we tackle the idiot that was staring at us here somewhere. Where are they? I hear them. Oh, are they? Are they? Yeah. Well, that's okay. This might be easier than I thought it was gonna be. Thanks for killing your friends. I guess. No captain though, so there's still more of these idiots. Also there's something stuck between my teeth and I hate it. Where's the rest of them? That's all the arrows. Oh, there's a crossbow there. Ooh, crossbow. I kind of don't mind having a crossbow. Ooh, what's on it? It's a loaded crossbow with absolutely zero. No enchants at all. Now can I get out of this hole? Can I get out of this hole? I mean, they didn't, but I can. Sure, totally, yeah. Yeah, melons is not it, guys. It's a good starter food. But since we're on episode 6, I don't think I can do starter food. You know? But you have to. Cool, I can now defend myself with bow. Now, I'm curious, is there 4 sheep here still? I see 2. I see 2. Oh no. There's a 3rd one and there's a 4th one. So yeah, there's... So I can just make it here. I need to craft... I still need to craft the 3 dispensers. And there goes my headset. Cool! I hate my headset sometimes. Like, I start to record and then within 10 minutes my headset like, hey, by the way, I'm almost empty, so I'm gonna beep in your ears for every 5 minutes now. I need dispenser stuff, which I think requires a redstone dot. Not sure. I know the recipe, but I also don't know the recipe. Like, it's like a dropper, which is this. No. That, plus a bow. That's a dispenser. Good. So, that, and that. That's 2 dispensers, so I can now make... technically, I just need to make one with the piggies. Because that's just food, there's no byproduct. Can I sleep yet? Hello? Sleep? Sleep? Sleep, sleep? Sleep? Please? There we go. Hello? This means I need 1 more bow. I have 2 string. Oh, God. Okay, let's just make a pig one and a sheep one then. Or whatever I can find there. I need this. I need that. I need... I have potatoes. I need wheat. Wheat. To lure those stuff in. To lure them in. And I need a fence. And I think I have birch fences. Yes, 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna set them up all 3, and just whenever I got the last bow, I'm gonna set up the last thing with a dispenser. Oh, and I need buttons. Oh, did not know I could do that. I need buttons, which means I need... Which means, folks, I need... Cook some stone. Just 3 pieces, though. Just 3 pieces of stone need to be cooked. Which I can do by just... Oh, there's torches in there. 1, 2, 3. I hope there's enough sticks in there. I don't really have fuel going. I have that, but I have my lava going. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the murdering of things here. So you build a plus sign, and then you build a dispenser there. You fill that with a water bucket. You do this, 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 and that, and then you put your button on there, and your fence goes on here, and then your cows or whatever. I just wasn't creative, so I'm tempted to do this. So I'm just gonna do that for now. Take out this, break the X probably, and lure some sheep in. Hi, you? And you, please? So this is the crusher design that everyone uses still, I think. Yes? No, don't do that, you idiots. Oh, yeah, my mouse still does the right click thing. I need to replace it, apparently. So there, and then hold the weight and hopefully get them in. Come on. Come on. Go in. Yes, you push each other in. Sure. I'll push you in. Go. Yes. You also go in. Come on. Come on. Hitboxes are really helpful. There we go. And if we now have a more sheep. I think there's more sheep. There's a sheep there, and there's a sheep there, and there's also a creeper there, and there's a skelly there. So let's get our axe out and hunt the skeller. Oh, there's a piggy here. Cool. And there's another thingy of that. Where's the skelly? Hey, voice, can we do normal, please? Not this weird mode? Hey, there's no creeper here anymore. Oh, well, then we just grab the sheep. Hi, sheep, sheep, sheep. Yes? There's something stuck between my teeth, and I hate it. Simply because once I've noticed that, it's really hard to unnotice that there's something stuck between my teeth. So it's really hard to then not have my tongue go there like, yeah, hi, there's something in here. We all know it. And it's kind of annoying. But that's what I get for eating something I shouldn't have. Rice cake with corn. Like corn made cake, rice cakes. Really. Where's the sheep? Oh, here. Sheep. Sheep. So we're going for this so I can get some wool and some mutton going. Because I have these animals now here. That's the thing. If I would have had cows, this would have been a cow crusher. If I would have spotted 4 pickles, it would have been a pig crusher. Come on. Work with me. I know your hitbox falls in there perfectly. There we go. Chop this down. Have the axe break. Good. And now it's just breeding time. And I of course need to chop this down. Chop the staircase down temporarily. This down. This down. And I still need 1 block up. So I can reach that. And I need my button. I need a button to make mutton. Yeah, that's dumb. Yeah, let's see. I don't know where the rest of the troop went, but sure. What did I forget? Oh, right, my buttons. My buttons! There's 3 stone in there. Which means I have 3 buttons now, and I just need to craft 1 bow, which is 3 string and 3 sticks. I have the sticks, I don't have the string. And I'm not gonna hunt for string right now. Boop, boop. That's why I had the stairs on me, so I can do stairs instead. Stair, stair. Okay. Button goes there, button goes on. And we have breeding. And because they're bobbing up and down. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And when this reaches 20 something, 25, I can just go into this corner and pick everything up that there's there. Whoa, hi, you're a contestant. Let's prep, oh, wrong thing. Let's prep the 2 others for, to make the other ones. Let's go here. Oh, I hate this. You go there. You go there. You there. I hate my mouse. You go there. Then I need to grab you. Ooh, yeah, you like this, don't you? Come. Come. Come, come. Come. I tested this in creative because the hitbox of a pig is a little bit shorter than the hitbox of sheep and cow. So I tested to see if I could use the same method, and you still can. They didn't change that over the years. You never know. Okay, so that's one. Let's also put a bucket in here. Now we just need 1 more piggy. And there's 2 here. And 3rd there. Let's get one of those 2, which is that way. And see if there's more piggies gonna spawn here. Just to get some introduction stuff going. I think this is still gonna be episode 6. It might be an episode 7 start. In that case, hello! I'm Orca, but I think you know that because you clicked on my name to watch this video. I hope. If this is still episode 6, this is gonna be really awkward. Me saying hi mid thing. But sure, yeah, hi, welcome back and stuff. Oh. I mean, pig, come. Pigs can be led with carrots and potatoes. But since there's no real use for potatoes, you can craft golden carrots, of course, but you can't craft golden potatoes. Not even fries, just nothing. Hi, come. Come, come, come. 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 Stop being a butt. And there's some sounds from the outside, which I'm not sure is gonna be bothered. Okay, and then my thingy is there, so you go there. Click. Let's breed these 2. Let's eat. Now we have 3 in there. And I could set a timer on my stream deck to have me come back in 5 minutes, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna make 1 more of these sets for the cows that I might get. So we do this, 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 and actually that this time. So this is just prep work. And then this. And then you go there when I have plural in here. So you go there, you go there, and you go there. Same here. Put a no, this still needs cows in. Sleep. And I now have a crossbow, which is not bad. It means I don't have to invest in a bow. It just means now I got to keep arrows in my inventory, because there's no infinity for crossbows as far as I know. And there was something in the water behind me, so let's see what that was, if it's dangerous. It's a creeper. Cool. I heard it. Let's see if we can get the creeper with the crossbow. Grr. Where are you, creep? Yay, we got it! It just took us 4 arrows. Surprise! I heard it go off in my... I heard it start to blow up. Right, I can still use the button on that thing. There's just no dispenser yet under it. But then at least everything's ready for, and I just need to take out that block and replace it with a dispenser. Which I realize is going to be tricky because I need to take out this one and then play. Oh well. I'll manage. Don't worry. I'll manage. Okay. So, a little bit of farming here to be done by the looks of it. Not all the sugarcane is grown up, it looks like, or most of it is. We have some of this going. Yeah. Let's make some noise and see how much we can actually fit in the inventory. Inventory issues always 100%. But this should give us 4 stacks. This should give us 2 stacks on this side, which we missed 4 of. And we missed a little bit more. And I think it's gonna be in the water here at the end. Yeah, there's something floating up. That's 10 left. There's more floating up. There's something there. Get some air bubbles going. Yeah, we're still missing stuff. Unless not everything was grown, of course. Okay, so it looks like clear waters. Early in the clip we had some noduli here. Looks like we don't have any more, but that's fine. I'm not really after them, so it's fine, I guess. If everything is fully grown, I have 2 stacks planted here. So if everything is fully grown to the top stage, that means we technically need to get... we're technically getting 4 stacks each time we harvest this manually. If I want to automate this, I saw a neat trick, and I think it was Tango who did that in a very easy farm. Why is my sound so loud? It's basically this will get an game tick update whenever it tries to grow, even if it doesn't. So you can use that as a randomized clock. But we have some sugar canes now that we technically can now start to use. More? Really? Again? A whole group? Oh well, I was gonna end this clip, but how about I use her weapon against them? Oh, that was my shield. That was my shield. That was my shield. She's gone. Ow! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Ah, why do I have so many pillagers? Uh-oh. 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 I need to eat. Whee! I need to eat because I'm gonna die if I don't. I need to be safe somewhere with my last 2 hearts. Ah! I hate this part of Minecraft. Mainly the I can't eat part was really annoying. I can eat beets, which are worse food. I could try to craft 1 bread. Why not? Just craft me a bread. That's at least better than the melons. That scared me. I'm just gonna sit here and wait until all my hearts are back. And then we're gonna fight some more pillagers. Do I have the stuff to craft? No, I don't. Oh. They are outside my door. Ha! No, that's a normal villager. That's just there. Villager murmurs. Cool. They are outside. They are around me. Yep, there's one, there's one, there's one. There's 2. Where's the rest of the troop? Rawr. Yeah. Does the heart do an update? Yep. See, this is why, holy crap, stumbling over words. I need a better food source. Okay? This is why. Ooh, that hurt me somehow. Ow! That looks like it was torn or something. But they can't break down the door, so I'm kind of safe here as long as I just keep closing it. Yeah, regaining hearts again. Oh, shut up. Har! Yar! Because this food is no good. I mean, look, it just gives me 1 hunchback. This gives me half. Potatoes are not great either. I could make 1 pumpkin. I could make 1 pumpkin pie. Oh, let's do that actually. Just do 1 sugar, 1 pumpkin, and 1 egg yolk, and have this as a food. Much better. Wait for all the hearts to regain. There we go. And where are the idiots? There was an idiot here. Gone. Idiot. Her. Gone. Where's the rest of them? Pretty sure there's more idiots, but... and I hear all the sounds in my hearing aids, and yeah, stuff and things. Woohoo, I think we've beaten on them all. I don't see any more. Heck. It kind of looks awesome, that red little strip there. Surviving off pumpkin pies isn't the worst food, by the way. It's just that you kind of need to craft it. Okay, so we have 3 lava, which I can now use a bucket on. Real quick. Do this. And now we have a stone farm. Or a cobblestone farm until I get a silk touch pickaxe. Because, I think it burns. I think it burns. Cobblestone, cobblestone, cobblestone. I can build off this. So I can just stand here and everything burns. Yep, everything burns. Cool, I made a useless cobble farm. Ah, we got a piece. Okay, so I kind of need to make a piston there that it pushes out. But yeah, this works. Uh-huh. Yep, 100% that works. And I don't think these sheep will eat their wool, to be honest. So, yeah, I need to get my brain together and sleep in this bed. Sleep? Sleep? Please? Huh, no, it works. Okay. So we have the beginnings of a meat farm, which means I kind of also need to put a smoker there. I thought I had a smoker. Yeah, we have a smoker. But I also know that one of the villager traits I'd want in the future is the uncooked meat ones, meaning you trade the meat for emeralds. That's also kind of why I'm setting it up just like this without an auto cooker connected. But in theory, you could of course get a system going where you have them on a hopper and the hopper leads into a smoker and the smoker gets fueled by whatever. And you just cook them as you go. I'm gonna see if I can chop all my bamboo. Not sure. I mean, I can chop it, but you know, if it's gonna fit. So let's do this. I'm not sure how many I should get each, but it's between 12 and 16 that these can grow. That's why I'm like, I'm not sure if I can do all these. Boop. Clean up in all bamboo. Clean up in all bamboo. And then after this chopping, I'm gonna start working on my bridge. Bridge collecting materials. I had a whole list going. I'm not sure if I can do this. I think I need to grab that mangrove raft for a second. And just put all the bamboo in there, because this is gonna be a lot of bamboo. We'll see how far we get. It's raining bamboo! It's raining bamboo. And just like with flowers, it's sometimes hard to see if you actually missed one, because there's a pretty large gap here. It looks like I missed a block, but they're actually just offset. And they grow super fast. Which is why I kind of want to have a whole line of pistons set up, and that means automation, and yeah, you can see where this is going, right? Everything I want to do needs either redstone and or pistons and or other stuff I just don't have just quite yet. So I basically need to start building my farms without the automation parts and then go from there. So I'm gonna go on a research gathering thing, and I might put some music under that if I decide to film it, but probably not. Probably will cut into a time lapse of me actually building the thing after I'm done with bamboo choppings. And yeah, I have one more space. So let's start collecting all of this junk. Because I might not be able to pick everything up in a hot minute. So I'm gonna go here, I'll hold shift and I can just click my sugarcane and my bamboo all in that raft and actually use the boat to collect. Boop. And I also realized I need to make a way to start farming the trees that I want. Yeah, this is gonna be, which I might do all in one go. I'm not sure. Like just time lapse multiple builds after the other. Just keep a timestamp. Yeah. You've seen enough of me chopping this down. I'll see you guys in the next clip. This is Editor Orca here, jumping in real quick. I seem to have forgotten to press the time-lapse button in time. So we'll jump in halfway through the build. Don't judge. First bridge. I don't do building really. And excuse the morning voice because I just woke up and we're dealing with a internet outage. So editing it is. Enjoy the rest of the time lapse. The bridge is almost done. It took me a couple of hours. I just didn't have enough of that stone, and with these 2 blocks, my bridge is done. It's not a masterpiece. I do realize that. And by putting the bell up here, there's a bunch of villagers. They were all cramming on that side. So this part is open and bridgy with a roof in the middle that still needs a lantern. There's still some lighting that needs to be done. As you can see, the build is higher than, or the block is higher than the actual bridge, because on top of that thing, you can see that this one isn't the same height, because I accidentally stripped a few of the logs and I had counted them out. So there's some repairs I need to do, and that guy has been annoying. There's some things under here that don't really line up. I didn't put all the dirt in that I had planned to. Also just 2 pillars down to the ground. Because, yeah, that's what I decided to do. The whole bridge is resting on land there, and then for this actual bridge part, it's just 2 pillars that's holding also up a roof, but just a little bit pretend, you know. It took me a couple of hours to actually get this done and finished. Because, yeah, I can't go there. Whatever. Yeah, I thought I had all the materials. Then I realized I didn't. I started building. I went to collect more materials, and as you could have seen in the time lapse, I forgot to start it on time because of that. So yeah, my villager brooder up there is doing amazing. I put a wall in around it that was planned, so the wall goes up till here, and that means there's actually a block wrong there. I did the wall differently in the creative world, and now I have to face the consequences that one's orange and that one's pink. Pink means it should be air, orange means it's the right block state. There's one thing still missing from this build, and that's glass panes in here. So nothing can go in and out, meaning baby zombies. But I'm done with this bridge. I'm 100%, well, except for that, and except for some cleanup up here. I still need to place a lantern on every of these cherry slabs. This is pale wood stairs with a cherry slab, and I had planned, I can show that I think, to have some lighting up here. That's not done, because I just forgot to make the lanterns. I thought they were for something else. They weren't. There's a little bit of a roof here, and then it just goes into a bridge with a roof. And as you can see, if I put this to all, you can see there's actually a block missing and then a torch on top. That's purely for lighting. Next thing I need to do, and that's gonna be a next episode, is build the iron farm somewhere there. And then make sure that the people, villagers from under here can actually go into that when I'm done with the beds. That's kind of why this was plain. Like just this, and then I can make an opening temporarily here to have them stare up themselves to the iron farm. But yeah, there's a lantern missing here. It's all bottom slabs, so it's good. These are 1 higher than they should be. I'm not sure what I did wrong. As you can see, there's absolutely 0 lighting here. There's supposed to be a grass block. The torches aren't there. That's supposed to be there. I'm not sure why that one is now being about... Okay, this is what I mean with wrong block state. It tells me, it's really tiny bottom left corner, that this is supposed to be a south-facing oak fence gate, which is not in the wall, is not open, and is not powered. That's the top bit. And on my client side, it's currently a south-facing oak fence gate that is not in a wall, that is open and is not powered. As soon as I close it, it turns back to its normal color. The pink means it's supposed to be air there, but then you have this really awkward situation where let me show you that. You walk right into the gate. I think I have planned to put some kind of whatchamacallit, pressure plate in here, but then I realized yeah, there's supposed to be lightning, there's supposed to be all kinds of stuff, and I didn't do those yet. So we're gonna get some mobs, and look at this. Yeah, that's one of those other things. This one is placed wrong, probably. It's probably... No, why is it? Schematic says it's oak fence gate, south, false, and oh, it's a north one. Well, I basically need to can do this? No. And there we go. Okay, so there's a bunch of villagers. I did put for my own prep. I basically did all the crafting stations and stuff I want and which trade I want on them. So these three are all the looms are gonna be white wool for emeralds, black wool for emeralds, brown wool for emeralds, and gray wool for emeralds. So in the little list that might have been on the screen, you should have seen that there's pale oak signs. I'm not gonna do that actually. Like this one is books, bookshelf, name tag, and paper. I have counted how many books there were, so I should have enough lecterns for every book. Just like I have barrels here sitting for string and fish trades. Everything's marked for myself, so I know how many I need to get. But that's gonna be after I oh wait, there's a better method. Just please make off. That's gonna be when the iron farm is done and the first 12 villagers of those are there. I could, of course, be like, okay, I'm just gonna put down a trading station and see whoever gets it, and if I don't like their trade, I boot them up to the let's clean up here. I boot them up to the iron farm, but getting them to the iron farm pathfinding with just beds is gonna be really tough. Also, let's put some torches around here at least, so nothing can spawn, at least in the windows or near the windows. I only have a couple torches currently on me. I mean, they can get in here, but they shouldn't be able to get in there. They probably will still attack and stuff. Let's turn off the overlay. And that was episode 6 for me. I'll go home so you guys can see a little bit of what I've done there. I've removed 4 pumpkins that I kept running into, and I kept raking one of the seeds. So I've removed those. I also, as you can see, I now eat potatoes. Because, yeah, I've emptied the whole chest and this is already filled back up. I didn't do anything with these, but I did put 4 campfires down to cook my potatoes, and I've been eating them pretty much. I'm not sure if these were loaded or no, but as you can see, if I go free cam a bit, they haven't regrown their rules, so this will not work for wool farm. Doesn't really matter. I think I explained this. This is top of lava. Has pointy dripstone on the cauldrons here, so I can scoop up any lava I need. And what else did I change in the meantime? Because I did change a few times. Oh, my death counter is up because I died a few times. And yeah, this is still here. Still going. I did get a bunch of bamboo going. I did add a extra hopper for the furnace, so whenever there's something to smelt, I can just grab it. instead of I can just put it in, especially when working with a bucket of lava. It smells over 100 items, I've noticed. Because I put in more than a stack of stone. I already grabbed a stack of stone out of there, and I'm still having 4 extra, and it's still going. So I'm not sure how many. Also, why is it raining? Can I get rid of the rain? No, it's 3 p.m. Yeah, I've done some farming. I've done some maintenance things out there. I did set up. I'm not sure if I shown this on camera or just said I would do it. Yeah, I had some issues with timber, and I realized how many dark oaks I needed, so I planted a whole bunch of dark oaks. I set up this thing. I think I explained it in creative what the idea is, but there's a bucket of water in here. You press the button, you hold wheat, and they can all pop up. And when you hold wheat, you can breed them all. When you have 25, same deal here, by the way, but with pig. When you have, and then this one is done for the cow. When you have 25, they will die automatically. Harvested the sugarcane a few times, didn't harvest the cactus, but everything's grown and done growing because there's a flower on top. I don't think these will get a flower because they're 3 tall. I think I've replanted this whole wheat field. I've planted extra sugarcane. I've done a whole bunch of things, and off camera because I had to prep for the build. But that's about it. It's also raining, so we're gonna hop back to our very much covered, not covered bed. That's my alarm that it's 6 p.m. IRL, and that means I need to feed my cat. So this is a perfect point to stop recording. Wish you all a good night, or whatever you do after this video. And hope I see you in episode 7 with hopefully a iron farm. And then I need to think about what I'm going to do next, because there's a lot of plans. And if I have an iron farm going, and a villager breeder, I can use these things and make more. Hopefully I have the guts to go to the nether. Maybe that's a good idea to get this one going, because I need more than what I have in this chest. I know that. So have a good one. I'll turn off the freaking boxes. Have a good one. I replenish my armor. Have a good one all. And I'll see you in episode 7. Bye-bye.